And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for this boys matchup tonight here between the Gilman City Hawks and the Albany Warriors. As we take a look at these two teams, I'd like to thank our sponsors for helping us sponsor tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent, Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, Sublime Formal Wear, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, along with the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Gilman City School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. As we get set for this game, as we take a look at both these teams coming in for the Gilman City boys, they come in with a record of 2-3. For the Albany boys, they come in with a record of 3-2 on the season. Or sorry, they come in on a record on 2-2 on the season.
Yes. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew a heck of a lot about Gilman City. I do know that they've got a really good guard in Camden Griffith. And I would think he would be the focus of a lot of the Warrior defense. 2-3. I know they came out of. I don't think they came out of the. I think they came out of the Gilman tournament with a couple of losses. They opened up the year with Princeton.
Yes.
And as we've seen, that's not an embarrassment to have lost to Princeton.
So they lost in the third place game to. Their losses are to Princeton, Gallatin, and Maysville. That's a pretty good little group to lose to.
That's three tough teams.
Yes.
Anybody, the Warriors were able to pull one out against Maysville here at home. But Maysville's a really good ball club, too. I think the Warriors maybe, they deserve to win that game. Don't get me wrong. But they may have caught Maysville on a night they didn't shoot it real well. We talked about the Albany girls. Maysville in their game against the Warriors, I think they had the same similar struggles from the free throw line and the three-point line.
Yes.
But the one thing I'll say about the Warriors, what we've seen is it hasn't always been an artistic success, but they've battled every game. I mean, they looked like they were going to get blown out against Princeton, came back. It was a 16-point loss, but we thought they were headed for a big blowout. Again, same thing with North Andrew. It looked like they were going to get blown out. They fought their way back in it within 5, lost by 8. Stanberry, they trailed the whole game to 1:57 to go, got ahead, and then finally pulled out a 2-point win there. And then the game against Maysville. I think what impressed me the most was that they fought for it.
Yes.
And, we haven't always seen that, but they fought for that win, and they deserved it. So, got two teams that are 2-3, 2-2. If you look at the records, this ought to be a heck of a game.
Yes. We'll be back with the BTC Bank pregame as we get set for the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups in just a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out to Albany. Our tonight's starting lineup is going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. Let's turn it over here to public address announcer Derek Brown.
Number 5, Alex Young. Number 10, Dakota Moringa. Number 13, Jason Estrada. And number 33, Mason Preston. The starters for your Albany Warriors, number 3, Samuel Papa. Number 4, Barrett Worrell. Number 5, Jace Palmer. Number 12, Dalton Worrell. And number 32, Shay Miller.
So again, those are tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and see the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. Gilman City wears their road blue uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. Albany wears their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in black. As we get set to tip off this game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Remember to stay tuned for our Albany Hy-Vee halftime tonight, as we will have the Little Cheer performance going on. Doing the opening tip-off here will be Dakota Moringa and Jace Palmer. And the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off is won here by Gilman City.
Yeah, it's got to touch somebody outside the circle.
You can't, yeah.
Sometimes it just falls right in your hands. And
Exactly,
you
can't really do anything else with it. With it up at the top of the key, over to the left wing, stolen here by Dalton Worrell. Spins, and he's going to be called here for the travel.
Good move by the defender.
Yeah. So it'll be the freshman Mason Preston to bring the ball across midcourt here for Gilman City. Sends it over to the right wing with it for Moringa. High post for Griffith. Left wing Preston, shot from 3. Rims out, rebound pulled in by Papa.
Good box out by the Warriors. Against a bigger Maysville team, I thought they did a really nice job, the box outs.
I said it really kind of was Jace Palmer in the first half, really kind of taking it at the glass and being really offensive minded. Look for him to do the same. Then a lot of Dalton Worrell at the end. Barrett Worrell, top of the key, shot from 3, drains it.
Good
he
start.
Doesn't always show up offensively, but he kind of really is one of the key points in this offense, as he's their main point guard, as the shot from Griffith is blocked. Picked up here by Palmer.
Well, I thought in that game against Maysville, I thought he didn't score the whole game, and I think he had 7 or 8 points in the fourth quarter. A 3 and a layup and some free throws.
Yeah. Barrett Worrell leaves it off for Jace Palmer. He'll leave it up for Dalton Worrell, down to Shay Miller down inside. Back out to Barrett Worrell. Shot from 3. Drains his second of the night.
You know my rule of 3. We'll see if he can violate it.
6-0 Warriors lead. 6:13 left here in the opening quarter. Moringa up top here for Gilman City. Sends over to the right wing for Preston. Into the corner for Griffith. Back up top for Preston. Camden Griffith sends it back out. Preston, a deep 3. Misses everything short. It's one of those where Coach Gregg might say, hey, could step in a little bit closer next time. 5:44 left to play here in the first quarter. Barrett Worrell to bring the ball across midcourt. Sends it up top here for Palmer. Dalton Worrell turns the corner.
Yeah. He still could have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another travel.
Yep. So he had that shot there in that left elbow. If he wouldn't have lost it there momentarily.
Well, but I think even if he had, when he got it back control of it, I still think he could have turned the corner and scored.
Preston with the basketball, top of the key here for Gilman City. He'll send it left wing for Moringa down to Griffith on the baseline. Back out to Alex Young. His shot from 2. Bounces out. Palmer on the rebound. Barrett Worrell with the basketball. To Palmer.
Both teams half-court man-to-man.
Barrett Worrell left the basketball, drives in. Misses off iron. Rebound stolen away there by Alex Young.
Well, we talked about how physical they were. Well, I don't know if physical. It ended up being physical, but they let the kids play in the first game, and be interested to see how that transpires as the game goes along.
Shot no good that time from Griffith. Rebound pulled in here by Dalton Worrell. He'll send to the corner for his brother Barrett. He'll drive baseline. Back out for Miller. He'll drive. Now sends it back out. Barrett Worrell top of the key. Left wing for Palmer. Into the corner to Papa.
Ooh.
Palmer right wing. Palmer will jump stop inside the lane. Puts it in for 2.
Good take by Palmer. That last game, we saw him get a lot more offensive-minded, and the Warriors need that. If they could get he and Worrell to score pretty consistently, all of a sudden that makes everybody else better as well.
8-0. Albany leads. 3:45 left here in the first. Drive that time from Preston. No good. Rebound picked up here by Papa. Dalton Worrell. Little Euro step inside the paint. Gets it to fall in. And a timeout called by Gilman City. Albany leads 10-0. 3:34 left here in the first quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee. 3:34 left to play here in the first quarter. 10-0 is the lead here in favor of the Warriors. With the basketball left wing, here's Alex Young trying to send it to Griffith. His shot on the wing. No good. Rebound pulled in by Palmer. And then lost as Estrada goes up. He's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Dalton Worrell. That will be his first, team's first.
Well, the one thing I'd say, you come down with a rebound, you're going to have to be strong with the basketball because they're not calling a lot of contact underneath.
Estrada misses the first.
Estrada, pretty good football player.
Yes.
Well, Camden Griffith, too, for that matter.
I'll say Shea Miller and Chase
years.
Estrada have had a couple of tie-ups over the couple of years in football. Going against each other. Barrett Worrell, top of the key. Up top for Palmer. Back to Barrett Worrell, top of the key. Barrett Worrell spins inside the paint. Trying to make room, loses it. Tipped, gets it back up the top of the key. He'll put up a 3. He'll make that one.
I think Gilman City's looking for a travel, but it was knocked up out of his hands, I thought. Well, the Warriors going to shoot like this all night. It's
could be a long night for Gilman City if that happens. Ball knocked around, picked up by Griffith. Gets it for Young. Up top to Preston.
Well, they've still got Griffith in the post whenever they want it. No foul.
He has it knocked away out of his hands by Dalton Worrell. Picked up by Palmer. Sends it up top now for Shea Miller for Barrett Worrell, left wing.
Well, we got Barrett Worrell. Yeah, there they got the change back.
Barrett Worrell, deep three from the left wing, can't get his third to fall, just as you predicted, Mike. Rebound picked up by Gilman City. That one a little bit longer and a little bit more contested, though, than the other two as well.
For those that haven't listened, I always say it's very seldom do you see, and you see it once in a while. But guys hit 2 in a row. It's tough to hit that third one.
Up top with it is Moringa. Gives it now for Griffith. Estrada at the high post. Spins inside the paint. No good. Rebound picked up by Moringa. He's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Papa. That'll be his first, team second. 1:32 left to play here in this opening quarter. And Moringa misses everything on the first. Second free throw for Moringa. Rolls off the rim. Rebound picked up by Palmer. Barrett Worrell brings ball across midcourt. He'll have it right wing. Right wing for Palmer.
Yeah, there's a lob play. Oh, that's a good set.
Barrett Worrell inside the paint, knocks it in off glass.
That's a nice set, though. I thought they had Palmer if they looked initially. Wasn't overly open, probably a good decision not to pass it.
15-0 lead, 1 minute left to play here in the opening quarter. Griffith sends it back up top for Preston, over to left wing for Young. For Estrada, his shot. Rims out, rebound, picked up by Shea Miller. This one knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call it out of bounds here off of Gilman City. Checking in here for the Hawks will be Bo Eads as he'll check in here for Moringa. 43.8 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball inbounds for Palmer. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Estrada. It'll be his first, team's first. First free throw from Palmer. No good. Second bounces off inside iron. Rebound picked up here by Barrett Worrell to Palmer.
I think it was Dalton Worrell.
Dalton Worrell that picked up the rebound, yes.
Got one out.
Into the corner for Barrett. Trying to drive baseline. He's going to be fouled as it's going to go here against Alex Young. I think that one, Barrett just kind of fell.
It was a slip, I think, more than a push.
Foul against Young, his first, team second.
Warriors will take it.
Papa inbounds up top for Barrett Worrell. And he's going to be fouled. That one, a little bit more legitimate as Mason Preston called for his first, team's third.
Zone out of bounds.
Dalton Worrell in the corner. Spins, drives, and runs right into Jace Estrada, who's going to pick up his second. Dalton Worrell goes to the line now for 2 free throws. Dalton will sink the first. Lucas Engel will check in here for Barrett Worrell. Zayden Palmer will check in as well here for his brother Jace, as I believe Barrett and Jace just going to get an extended breather here as we're right about the quarter break.
They both had a good start to this game.
Second free throw from Dalton is good. 17-0 is the Albany lead. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Preston to bring the ball across midcourt here for Gilman City.
Look to get Griffith off and going here.
Trying to get it back to Preston on the baseline. To Estrada at the high post. He has it knocked away. Back out to Preston. Can't get the shot off. And after 1 quarter of play, it's a 19-0 lead in favor of the Warriors. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
As we start the second quarter of play, it'll be Albany basketball. Albany with the lead here, 17-0. Dalton Worrell, top of the key, over to left wing for Papa.
Well, the Hawks have gone to a
Papa left wing three, misses off back iron, rebound. Foul going to be called against Shea Miller.
Well, Hawks have gone to a little zone action themselves here.
Foul against Miller will be his first, team's first. Angle and Zayden Palmer stay out there as Barrett Worrell and Jace Palmer stay on the bench here to start the second quarter with a 17-point lead here for the Warriors.
Probably get a
Estrada, top of the key three, misses off back iron. Miller on the rebound.
Probably get a 2.5 minutes, and you might see him back in, rotate in, give.
Just as you say that, they're getting ready to come back in as the ball knocked around, picked up here by Mason Preston.
Well, the Hawks only have one turnover. They just can't get the ball in the basket right now, anyway.
And now they're going to get Dalton Worrell on the foul. That will be, I believe, his second. Team's second as well. Barrett and Jace will check in. Dalton and Shea will both check out. Inbounds for Griffith inside. He's going to get the bucket and the foul. As Barrett Worrell will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team's third. A lot of body contact below.
Yeah, and Griffith's got a little length,
yes,
too. And good player.
Griffith finishes off the three-point play. See if that starts to get Gilman City going a little bit here. Barrett Worrell to bring the ball across midcourt, left wing for Papa. Up top for Barrett, into the corner for Engel. Papa baseline. Back out for Palmer. Palmer in the corner. His shot from the baseline long. Rebound pulled in by Young. Mason Preston brings the ball across midcourt. He'll bring it into the corner. Back up top for Young, for Griffith. Back out again. Young trying to get it to Griffith up at the high post. His shot is good. About 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Dalton and Shea ready to check back in here for the Warriors. Barrett Worrell, his shot. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Griffith. Gilman City on a 5-0 run here to start out this second quarter. They'll get Griffith on the baseline, trying to leave it off that time for Eads. Off the foot of a Warrior. As Angle and Zayden Palmer will check out. Miller and Dalton Worrell check back in. 5:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Griffith will send it right wing for Preston.
Now here Dalton Worrell needs to be really smart not to pick up his third. And
just as you say that, he does. And immediately now he'll have to come back out off the floor. As Griffith misses on the first free throw. See if maybe they make a defensive change. They had Barrett on Griffith whenever Dalton went out with 2 fouls. Second free throw. Misses, tipped out of bounds here off of Gilman City.
Well, now he's changed. I think he got the call right.
So it will be Gilman City basketball here. 5:17 left to play here in the second. Inbounds up top for Preston, left wing for Young. Shot from Eads in the corner is good, but an offensive foul is going to negate the shot. Or is it?
Yeah,
no, they are going to call the shot good. Okay. Foul that time is going to go against Estrada, his second, team's first. Gilman City on an 8-0 run through the first almost 3 minutes here of the second quarter. Right wing for Papa, up top for Barrett Worrell. Palmer cross court for Papa. Drives down to the block and gets this one to fall in for 2.
He's really pretty, for no bigger than Samuel is, he's pretty crafty around the basket. Strong too.
4:42 left to play in the second quarter. Young gets it up top for Griffith.
Be ready to help. Good job by Zayden.
Young from 3. Bounces off iron. Jace Palmer on the rebound.
That's good defense by Zayden.
Yes.
Excuse me. Good help. Recovered, closed out, contested the shot.
Timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty Giannotto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 19-8 is the lead in favor of the Warriors. 4:21 left to play here in the second quarter. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty Giannotto Center timeout. Check out Petty Giannotto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Papa to inbounds here for the Warriors. Zayden Palmer, right wing up top for Barrett Worrell. For Papa. Jace Palmer baseline for Shea Miller. Out for Barrett from 3. Can't get his third. Papa on the rebound gets it stuck.
Well, that's the second time we've seen it. It's rare, but it's almost never happened both times in the same game.
Yeah. Well, technically it's 2 games.
Yeah, or in 2 games.
Yes. Jump ball went to Gilman City. Eads with the basketball. Sends it up top now for Preston. Shot from Preston from 3. No good. Rebound pulled in here by Barrett Worrell. And Barrett loses it off his foot, out of bounds into the Commons area. 3:35 left here in this half.
I think those Gilman City cheerleaders kick it back into play, help us out a little bit.
Or that or some of the little cheerleaders in the Commons.
Anybody.
Young with the basketball. Sends it into the corner. Shot from Griffith from 3. Misses off iron, tipped around. Comes back out to Young. Preston, top of the key for Camden Griffith. The Young trying to turn the corner. Eads shot from 3. Misses off back iron. Rebound. Foul going to be called against Barrett Worrell. Foul against Barrett, his second, team's 5th. So should be at the line shooting here. Should be Jackson Eldridge. So it should. Camden Griffith's at the free throw line, and that is not who should be there. Jace Palmer's pointing at who it should be. Should be Jackson Eldridge. They got the right one now. Like you said, Mike, sometimes on those you just go ahead and stay there.
Nobody knows. You got to go up there and shoot it. Jace Palmer was on it, though.
Yes. Eldridge misses on the first.
Now, I said this a minute ago about Dalton. It's extremely important for Barrett Worrell
not to pick up his third.
Not pick up a third here.
And like I said, you might see a defensive switch on Griffith as getting the foul called here now is going to be Camden Griffith after Eldridge misses on the free throw, and the rebound was picked up by Engel.
A little pressure maybe.
First on Griffith, team second. Popping it inbounds here for Palmer.
Clear out of there.
Barrett Worrell gets it across. The pass to Miller goes out of bounds. Group in the corner wasn't quite ready for that pass.
Did all the right things except make a good pass.
It'll be Preston to bring the ball across midcourt here for Gilman City.
Just a 2-point quarter so far for the Warriors.
Moringa gets it off for Preston. His shot bounces out, gets his own rebound, knocks out of his hand by Miller, and then knocked out of bounds off Moringa apparently. Don't know about that.
Well, I don't either. I thought
somebody knocked it out of his hands.
I thought it was a good no foul call on the shooter.
Palmer loses his foot. They're going to get a block called against Mason Preston. I'm going to say Palmer slipped, but.
Yeah. Well, I thought he rolled his ankle the way he went down, but he got up. Well,
he kind of looked like he was looking for, to try and go into him, and the defender moved away, and he kind of fell forward and lost his. They're deciding whether or not this was a shooting foul or whether it was on the floor. They are going to say it was a shooting foul.
I didn't think it was that either. I thought he was. He was going to shoot it, but he wasn't yet in the act of shooting. Let's put it that way.
First free throw attempt from Palmer. Rolls out. Second attempt, no good. Rebound made by Moringa.
And neither team really lighting it up from the free throw line either.
No. Pass sails out of bounds. Albany basketball. .208 left to play in the second quarter. 19-8 is the lead in favor of the Warriors. Shea Miller up top for Barrett Worrell. Jace trying to split the defenders inside the paint, goes up strong off glass for two.
Good patience.
Preston over the left wing for Eads. Back for Preston over to the right wing for Griffith. They're going to foul called here against Miller. That's going to be his second.
They're doing the right things. They just need to beat them to spots. I mean, you always want to you don't want to get front cut or back or ball cut, whichever you want to call it.
Eads will make the first.
Eads come in shooting.
Yeah. 4 points. Because he hit that big three earlier. Misses on the second. Stolen away here at midcourt. Griffith comes away with it. Leaves it on for Preston. Back to Griffith.
Be ready to help.
Drives. And picking up the foul is going to be Miller. That's his third.
Well, it's one of those. With Papa, I would almost tell him, try to be ready to help out. Because you know you got a little foul trouble on the people trying to guard Griffith.
And he'll miss the first. Miller will check out. This Aiden Palmer will check in here for the final 1:13 of the second quarter. Hits on the second.
Now if the Warriors can get it up the court here, you might want to see them take a little air out of the ball.
It's an 11-point ball game in favor of the Warriors, 21-10. Papa.
Get it up the court.
Gets it to Jace Palmer. Drives baseline. Has it rejected. They're going to get a foul called here against Bo Eads. That's going to be his first.
Not a bad foul, though, if you're Eads. I mean,
yeah,
going to give up a layup. You might as well make him prove it.
Palmer will sink the first. With the way the Warriors have been shooting free throws, it's
right. I don't know that Eads was thinking like that,
no.
But it's still not a bad foul.
And he'll sink the second.
Palmer kind of had this the other night where he missed a few early and then was
started to get
pretty
to a
solid
the
rest
yeah.
of the. Yep.
Griffith, Euro steps his way to the basket, lays it off glass for two. Checking in here for Gilman City is going to be Alex Young. .9 left to play here in the second. Alex Young gets the shot from the free throw line, can't get it to go. Papa on the rebound. Jace Palmer for Barrett Worrell to Zayden Palmer. His shot from three. Misses off back iron. Ball knocked around, picked up by Jace Palmer. He'll lay it in for two. Jace out to a quick 8 points here in the ballgame, 25-12. 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gilman City will play for the final shot here in the half. Preston with the basketball top of the key. Good switch off that time by Angle. Eads, left wing. Young from three. Drains it.
That's a big shot.
10-point ball game going into half.
Long two-pointer.
We'll be back to start out the third quarter when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop where small town charm blooms every day.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as the little cheer gets going. So for a little details, there were 38 kids that participated in camp this week. They'll be doing 2 cheers and then a dance to Cheetah-licious Christmas by the Cheetah Girls. So we will be unable to play the Cheetah-licious song for you, but we will show you their cheers and performance. We'll let you listen in, and then we will have to cut the volume for the music that will be played for the Cheetah-licious Christmas. But we will show you all 38 of the participants here in this little cheer night here from Albany High School. As they get set up, remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. And as we get started, we'll let you listen in here to the Little Cheerleaders Cheers here tonight from Albany. So again, there are the little cheerleaders for 2025. Let's go ahead and now take a look here at the stats from the first half for the Albany boys. They are shooting 9 for 17 from the field, 3 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 8 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Barrett Worrell and Jace Palmer, each with 8 points, 7 points on the night for Dalton Worrell, 2 points on the night for Samuel Papa. For Gilman City, they're shooting 5 for 21 from the field, 2 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 13 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Camden Griffith with 8 points, 4 points for Bo Eads, 3 points on the night for Alex Young.
Well, one of the things that jumps out at me was the 5 for 21. They've gotten 4 more shots than the Warriors. The Warriors do have 8 turnovers in the first half to Gilman City's 2.
They also have more free throw attempts, too.
But
Gilman
3
City
for
does.
13, and the Warriors 4 for 8. Now, I can honestly say, without any hesitation, the one thing, you talk about old-time basketball.
Yes.
Is it better than the basketball of today? Well, it's hard to compare eras. But one thing I can definitely say was the free throw shooting used to be a lot better than what we've seen from teams this year. I mean, it's just been, boys and girls both, it's just been really rocky. And, there have been exceptions in certain games. But overall, there ought to be a little bit more consistency at the line than what we're seeing. Well, I think Gilman City kind of got straightened out a little bit. They scored.
They outscored the Warriors 15-8 in that in that second quarter.
Well, and in fairness to the Warriors, I think Warriors have some foul trouble, and they had some people that had to go sit down, and to keep from getting another one. They've still got foul trouble.
Yes.
With Shea Miller with 3, Dalton Worrell with 3, Barrett Worrell with 2. But I thought Palmer's giving him a nice lift. He's got 7 rebounds to go along with the points he scored.
Yeah, to go along with 8 points. So.
And the Warriors have done a pretty good job with their defensive rebounding. I'll be interested to see what Gilman City comes back with. I would guess you're going to see that press come back. That bothered the Warriors a little bit, and maybe drop back to a zone as opposed to that man-to-man defense. The Warriors kind of took their man-to-man defense apart. So I would guess you're going to see some zone out of Gilman in the second half. For the Warriors, I think the whole thing is going to be, can they stay out of any further foul trouble?
Yes.
Because they don't have to go sit, if Worrell doesn't have to go sit down, Miller doesn't have to go sit down. Barrett Worrell sat down for a little bit with his 2 fouls. And the Warriors might have run away and hid from that. But I thought just that those absences in the lineup kind of cut into their scoring.
We'll be back to start the second half in just a moment.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we start the second half of play. It will be Albany basketball. It'll be Papa, Dalton Worrell, Barrett Worrell, Shea Miller, Jace Palmer on the floor. For Gilman City, it'll be Estrada, along with Moringa, Young, Griffith, and Preston.
Well, big 3-pointer from Young to start to end the first half.
Yes.
We'll see if that
made it a 10-point ball game.
Helps them leapfrog into a little bit of momentum coming into the second half.
Barrett Worrell will send it over to the right wing here for Papa.
2-3 zone, or 1-2-2.
Miller down inside to Jace Palmer, has the shot partially tipped, and rebound picked up by Moringa. Griffith top of the key here for Gilman City. Over to left wing with it here for Mason Preston. And the pass goes out of bounds.
Good challenge by Papa to that shot. Kind of forced Preston into a turnover. And, they're going to come back with some pressure.
Papa to inbounds here for Dalton Worrell.
Little 2-2-1.
Gets it across here for Palmer. Drives down to the block, puts it up off glass for 2.
And that's going to be a tough guard for Estrada because he's got 3 fouls himself.
Yeah.
He kind of had to lay off, and if the Warriors can do that, Palmer should have a field day.
Driving Griffith has it rejected away by Palmer. Comes up top, picked up by Preston, into the corner for Young. Estrada gets it up for Griffith up at the top of the key. Into the corner. Now with it is Moringa. Griffith with the basketball.
Ooh, nice cut by Moringa. Didn't get it.
Back up top with it, Preston. Down to Griffith on the block. Goes up, can't get the shot to go. Miller on the rebound. He goes out of bounds here off the Warriors.
I think if Worrell looked up, he had people for a fast break.
Yes. Ball inbounds up top here for Dakota Moringa. Drives, loses it, picked up here by Miller. Dalton Worrell sends it across here for Barrett. Barrett Worrell, cross court for Papa, down to the corner. Papa back to Miller. Papa dribbles in. Barrett Worrell drives. Puts a shot off iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Griffith.
Well, we've seen on both sides now. It's some pretty good no calls. I mean, you've seen players go in out of control a little bit and lose it. Maybe a little body contact.
Shot from back iron bounces off. That time from Estrada. Dalton Worrell has it. It's taken away that time by Estrada. Young up top for Preston over the left wing. Griffith shot from 3. Rims out. Rebound pulled in by Miller. Dalton Worrell sends it across here for Barrett Worrell on the right wing. 27-15, Warriors ahead by 12. 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter of play. Dalton Worrell drives, Euro steps in, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound picked up by Moringa. Preston over the left wing from 3, no good. Griffith on the rebound.
Good hustle by Papa.
Barrett Worrell too strong. Dalton right there. It's going to have the ball knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. There is Estrada. .4:23 left to play here in the third. 27-15. Into the corner, Dalton Worrell. Up top for Barrett. Into the corner, Palmer from 3. Misses off iron. Griffith on the rebound. 4:05 left to play here in the third quarter with the basketball up at the top of the key. Here's Mason Preston. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Barrett Worrell. He'll bring it down. Gets it for Papa, a little behind. Dalton Worrell inside the paint. Misses off back iron, gets his own rebound. 3:48 left to play in the third quarter. 27-15 is the lead in favor here of the Warriors. Palmer on the baseline. He'll send it now for Papa. Cross court for Dalton Worrell to Barrett Worrell. Deep shot from 3. Misses off iron. Papa on the rebound. Palmer left wing. 3.5 now left to play. It's a 12-point lead. Just 2 points scored here in this quarter between these two teams. Griffith knocks it away. Picked up here by Moringa.
Well, over half the third quarter gone. 1 basket scored in this third quarter.
Griffith baseline. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell. and he's going to have it stolen away from behind. Griffith loses it for a moment. Now picks it back up. Alex Young. Back to Griffith. Up to Preston as he'll slow things down and start up this offense here for the Hawks. Inside the paint. Leaves it off for Young, off glass for 2.
Nice pass from Griffith. Warriors kind of fell asleep there. I think they were worried about helping on Griffith.
The pass to Barrett Worrell off the mark, knocked around, picked up here by Miller. He'll leave it for Papa. And a timeout going to be called here by Albany. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
2:24 left to play here in the third quarter, 27-17. It's a 10-point lead here in favor of the Warriors. They'll have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Samuel Papa to inbounds here for Barrett Worrell. Papa right wing, high post for Palmer, back to Papa. Barrett Worrell dribbles in, leaves it for Dalton Worrell. Cross court to Papa. Drives. Off glass for 2.
Good take by Samuel Papa. I think that's the strongest part of his game, is that drive and pull up jump shot off the glass.
Bringing the ball across is Mason Preston. He'll send it left wing for Bo Eads. Now for Camden Griffith. Back to Eads. Up top again for Preston. Into the corner to Young.
One thing about Eads is you've got to guard him.
Ball tipped on the pass, and it's going to be picked up here by Alex Young. Estrada from 3, misses long. Rebound pulled in by Barrett Worrell. Dalton Worrell with the basketball top of the key. Over to Barrett, right wing from 3. Misses off back iron. Shea Miller on the rebound. Gets it for Dalton Worrell from the left elbow. He'll miss short. Fight over the basketball, and they're going to get a foul, I believe, called here against Palmer.
They're going to get Palmer.
So the foul against Palmer is going to be his first, team's first as well. 1:15 now left to play here in this third quarter.
So with all the fouls we saw at the end of that first half, both teams have kind of stayed out of that, or the officials haven't called as much. But I think this is the players more than the officials. I really do. They've been pretty consistent about what they call and don't call.
Young can't get the shot to go. Palmer on the rebound. Knocked away out of his hands, picks it back up. Up top for Barrett Worrell. Palmer right wing. Into the corner for Dalton. Drives baseline, leaves it for Miller. Nice find, nice finish. 31-17, Warriors lead. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Jace Estrada has the basketball right wing.
Good defense. I thought, good defense by Worrell. I thought got a sag.
Griffith. Shot bounces off back iron and goes out of out of bounds here off of Gilman City. 17.1. Estrada will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Dakota Moringa.
I was going to say, good defense by Worrell to challenge, but then you got a box.
Yeah.
And Griffith about had the offensive rebound, but it kind of had it ripped out of his hands.
Papa with the basketball, 10 seconds. Pass tipped away, comes back to Papa. Barrett Worrell. Dalton Worrell on the baseline. Fights his way down to the block, can't get it to go. The foul called here with 1.3.
A little bit late, but I think they got the right call.
Foul is going to go against Bo Eads. It'll be his second at the line. It'll be Dalton Worrell. And the first free throw here from Dalton is good. Second free throw attempt upcoming here from Dalton Worrell is good as well.
A little pressure. Didn't do much.
Eads shot at the buzzer. No good.
Well, I think he traveled too, but they didn't call it.
33-17 is the lead in favor here of the Warriors. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Gilman City basketball to start out the fourth quarter of play. They trail 33-17. Preston with the basketball from the free throw line. Misses short off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Papa.
Good defense by Papa. Good rebound. Challenged the shot. Boxed out.
And they're going to get a foul here by Griffith. That is going to be his second, team's first. And Mike, we've kind of had discussions about this. When you're trailing, especially by double digits to start the fourth quarter, when is the appropriate time to start fouling so that way you have the ability to do it later?
I don't know. I'd say at least by the 5-minute mark. If you're still down by double digits, you got to start to foul a little bit.
Drive from Palmer. Gets a little finger roll to go. He's now with 12 in the ball game.
I wasn't going to question the shot selection, but the method of the shot I might have.
But then he made it.
But it went down.
Eads with the basketball. Leaves it off for Griffith on the baseline. And he's going to get the bucket and the foul. And Barrett's going to pick up his third. Third foul against Barrett Worrell, team's first. And, Mike, it was big during that third quarter. Dalton didn't pick up his fourth. Shea didn't pick up his fourth. Same thing for Estrada. Right. Griffith misses on the end. One opportunity picked up by Palmer. Dalton Worrell cross court for his brother Barrett on the right wing. Back up top for Dalton. Down to Miller on the baseline. Back out to Barrett. Shot from three. And that one missed off back iron, and then they're going to get a foul called on Eads on the rebound.
Good ball movement, though.
Foul on Eads is his third. Sorry, his fourth.
In and out, had good shots. Didn't get the shot down, but that's the right way to play basketball.
Griffith is going to check out. As checking in here is going to be Jackson Aldrich. Eads thought he was coming in for him after he picked up his fourth here with just 1:05 gone here in the fourth quarter. That one is going to be out of bounds here off of Gilman City. And
I think they were going to. Well, I think he hit it down off of the line, out of bounds. I think he hit it down off the.
That's what the official says. Yes. So pop it inbounds into the corner. Barrett Worrell shot from three. Drains it. Took him a while to get his third, but he does.
Well, the last couple.
He's got 11 now.
The last couple have looked good. They just haven't gone down. They were good shot selections.
Over the left wing here for Eads. 6:35 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Over to the right wing with it now for Preston. Back to Eads. Deep three, left wing. Misses it short. Kept in play. Picked up that time by Aldrich. Shot no good that time from Preston, but he makes up for it by getting his own rebound and putting it up and in for two. Dalton Worrell baseline, back out to Barrett from 3. Misses, rebound is going to be picked up that time by Mason Preston. 38-21, driving. Picking up the foul here is going to be Papa. That's going to be his second. Team second as well. At the line for 2 is going to be the freshman Preston. And the first attempt misses off iron.
Well, they're having a tough night at the free throw line. They've hit a few, but had a tough night overall.
So Albany 6 for 10, Gilman City 3 for 15 from the free throw line here tonight. As the second shot from Preston as Griffith checks in for Young. Is good. 38-22, 5:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Palmer feeds it up for Papa, and he'll finish off glass.
Nice pass from Palmer. I started to question a little bit, but then when it's Papa, he does have a way of finishing, even though he's a little bit vertically challenged.
They're going to get a travel call here against Jackson Aldrich. Aldridge will check out as Estrada checks back in. 5.5 left here in the fourth quarter. It's an 18-point ball game in favor of the Warriors. Barrett Worrell sends it across here for Dalton. Gets to the block and puts it up off glass.
Good take.
A 20-point Albany lead. Preston leaves it for Estrada. Griffith into the corner to Eads. Back up top for the freshman Preston. 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Drives, misses off back iron, tipped around, picked up by Moringa. Down for Estrada, who puts it in for 2. Pass tipped away and stolen away. Griffith can't get the shot to fall. Rebound picked up that time by Albany. Jace Palmer can't get it to fall. Griffith with the basketball, spins inside the paint. Misses off iron, tipped around, out of bounds off of Albany. .42-24, 4:15 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Get Barrett Worrell a breather.
Yeah, he's going to check out, and Angle will check in here.
Get Dalton Worrell back on him. Just give him a breather. He's guarding the other team's best player and then having to handle the pressure too.
They're going to jump ball, goes to Albany. As Dalton Worrell kind of helped that by tipping that pass away intended for Camden Griffith.
And he's got double figures in points, so he's had a good night.
Papa gets it across for Miller.
Smart
didn't
play.
Didn't have the shot.
Well, I think he didn't have a good handle, maybe.
Yes. They're going to reach in foul called here against Gilman City. Like we said, probably not the worst idea here. As it goes against Jace Estrada, that's going to be his third. Ball intended that time for Dalton Worrell, and they're going to get a foul called here against the Warriors. No, I take that back. It's going to go against Gilman City. It goes against Jace Estrada. It's going to be his fourth now. Next foul against Gilman City will put the Warriors at the line for 2 free throws. Palmer on the baseline, throws it back out. Angle shot from 3, off the mark. Perfect pass to Miller, who's going to be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time goes against Griffith. That's going to be his third. First free throw from Miller is good. Second free throw is good as well. And they're getting another foul against Estrada, and he's going to be done. That's going to be his fifth.
He doesn't like the calls.
And now Albany at the line again for 2 free throws.
Well, he doesn't like the calls, but, I mean, they've just got to come 3 in rapid succession here.
So with that foul, again, Warriors in the bonus. So Palmer now at the line for 2. Palmer will sink the first. He's got 13 now in the ball game. And will sink the second as well. 46-24, 3:45 left to play here in the fourth. Preston shot from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Worrell. Dalton Worrell gets it off here for Palmer. For Dalton Worrell. Down to Angle on the block. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go here against Bo Eads. He'll foul out of the ball game now. So Eads fouls out at the line. Here is Angle. Dalton Worrell checks out as his brother Barrett checks back in. Zayden Palmer will check in here for Jace Palmer. It's Beckett Williams that checked in here for Gilman City. Warriors ahead by 22 here with 3:28 left here in the fourth, as Angle will sink the first. Angle gets the second to fall. As the Warriors now have doubled up Gilman City, 48-24, 3:24 left in the fourth quarter. Shot from Griffith is short. Kept in play by Gilman City, picked up here by Zayden Palmer. Pass tipped away, picked up by Griffith. Driving in, Preston puts it in for 2. Barrett Worrell's pass knocked away. Comes back out, shot from 3. From Preston, no good. Out of bounds here off of Beckett Williams.
Well, Worrell and Papa are going to have to take over the ball handling here. They're kind of used to having Dalton Worrell and Jace Palmer bail them out of some of these situations.
Pass up for Papa. Cross court to Miller. To Papa. Warriors can kind of hold this out a little bit if they want to, take the air out of it. Use up a lot of time. Up by 22 here with 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. Papa dribbles in. Back in the corner, Zayden Palmer shot from 3. Misses. Shea Miller comes away with a big rebound. And gives it back up to Barrett Worrell as he'll hold things up out at the top of the key.
Burned a little clock here.
Barrett leaves it off for Angle. Up top for Papa. Dribbles in, back out for Zayden. Barrett Worrell with the basketball. Has it stripped into the backcourt, picked back up. They're going to call a backcourt violation. I'm pretty sure that time Griffith kind of knocked it away from him, but Miller will check out. Papa will check out as Palmer and Dalton Worrell check back in.
I don't think you take that out underneath the basket, do you? Maybe you do.
Maybe
it's where he picked it up, maybe.
Okay. Griffith can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up by Palmer. Knocked out of bounds here off of Gilman City.
Well, the one thing, if you could find fault with anything, the Warriors have turned it over way more than they would like in this game. Rebounded well. Palmer with a double-double in this game.
Griffith is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul is going to be called here against Barrett Worrell. That'll be his 4th, team's 3rd. And the first free throw attempt from Griffith is good. No good off front iron. Mike, they're going to look at their free throw shooting woes tonight.
Yeah.
4 for 17. As Griffith will sink the second. Dalton Worrell gets it across here for Palmer. Drives, takes it, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Picking up the foul here is going to be Jackson Aldridge. First here from Palmer. Misses short off front iron. Misses on the second off back iron. Tipped out of bounds here off of Gilman City.
But the only thing I could see out of that was there were 3 Gilman City players around the ball and Dalton Worrell.
Yes. And the 3 Gilman City players were taller. Cutter Peterson checks in here for the Warriors. Palmer has it rejected away. Griffith for Preston. He's going to be fouled, and that'll be the end of the road here for Barrett Worrell.
For Worrell.
As Papa will check back in here with 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. First free throw attempt here from Preston. Misses. See, now we're going to have the talk here, Mike. Just like we had in the tournament, they're going to now see if he gets to shoot 2 shots because they didn't let Papa in before the 5 fouls. And now they're going to let him reshoot the shots. This is the problem that we had with the other night.
If our official that texted me last time, this is the problem we have.
Yes.
Because now they're doing it differently than what they saw the other night.
Exactly.
So which official's crew is wrong?
Preston still misses on the first. And makes the second.
And I don't fault either official's crew.
No.
We thought maybe that's what should have been done the other night.
Yes. And picking up the foul here is going to be Young. That's going to be his second. .133 left to play here in the 4th quarter, 48-28. It's a 20-point Albany lead. Papa at the line. Papa misses on the first. And now Zayden Palmer will check in for his brother Jace. As that'll probably be the end of the night for Jace. Second free throw from Papa is good.
Well, you've got an exercised opponent, Gilman City fan.
Banking it in from behind the arc that time is Mason Preston. And a timeout called here by Gilman City. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Albany basketball here, 1:24 left to play here in the ballgame. Lucas Angle to inbounds here for Dalton Worrell. Angle gets it across midcourt. Dribbles it off of off his own foot out of bounds.
Well, the one thing I'd tell Lucas, don't dribble to the corner and
exactly.
pick it up.
It's an 18-point Warrior lead, 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. Griffith with the basketball right wing. Shot from three. Misses off back iron. Rebound made by Papa. And a foul going to be called here against Gilman City's Alex Young. That's going to be his third.
Well, somebody went down.
I think that was off the ball. I think he ran into his own player.
But was that it?
I believe so.
Cutter Peterson ran by and says, I didn't do anything.
So there were 3 blue jerseys where he fell down. So as Papa will hit the first. Checking in for Gilman City here will be Jackson Aldridge as Griffith will check out here with a minute left to play here in the fourth quarter. Warriors ahead by 19. Make that still 19 as the ball rims out. Shot from three from Preston. Banks in his second.
Well,
Dalton Worrell going to be fouled. Foul again is going to go against Young. That'll be his fourth as Dalton Worrell goes to the line for 2.
Well,
Dalton Worrell hits the first.
And the Warriors, I'm not going to say it. You know what I was getting ready to say.
Yep.
My
second
gosh,
one rims out for
the
Dalton.
curse is on when I'm just thinking it.
Yes. Another deep three. This time he gets nothing but the bottom of the net. And a timeout taken by Gilman City again. They trail 51-37 with 37.4 left in the ball game. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 37.4 left here in the ball game. 51-37, Albany with the lead. Papa with the basketball. Dalton Worrell gets it across, now gets it across. And trying to steal it and knocking it out of bounds. There is the freshman, Mason Preston. 27 seconds left here in the fourth. Pass in, bounced here for Lucas Angle. Up top for Dalton Worrell. Up top for Papa. And there's going to be a reaching foul called here against Beckett Williams with 13.2.
Well,
and I think the nails are in the coffin here.
Yeah, there comes a time,
you just got to pull it off.
If you fouled right away coming out of there, that's one thing, but
you let him waste 25 seconds almost as Papa again will hit the first. You're up by 15 with 13.2. Misses on the second, rebound made by Young. Ball thrown away, picked off here by Dalton Worrell. Gets it across. And knocked out of bounds here off of Albany with 5.2.
See if he can go deep again.
Crosses midcourt, this time short. The putback no good that time by Dustin Ward. 52-37, the boys come away with the victory tonight here over Gilman City. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's player of the game in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, a 52-37 final as the Albany boys come away with the win tonight here over Gilman City. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game for Albany. They're shooting 16 for 39 from the field, 4 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 16 for 26 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Jace Palmer with 14 points. Dalton Worrell right behind him with 12. Barrett right behind him with 11. 9 points a night for Samuel Papa, 4 points for Shea Miller, 2 points a night for Lucas Engel. For Gilman City, they shoot 13 for 51 from the field, 5 for 21 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 20 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Mason Preston with 15 points, mainly off the back of those 3 threes he hit late in the ball game. 11 points for Camden Griffith, 5 points a night for Alex Young, 4 points for Bo Eads, 2 points of the night for Jace Estrada. Mike, our winner Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game, is going to go to Jace Palmer, finishing the night with a double-double.
Yeah, he easily could have been our player of the game in the Maysville game as well. We had a really tough choice there. I think this might, maybe you make a case for Barrett Worrell. Had a good ball game, got him off and going early with a couple of big threes, 8 points early.
Even Samuel Papa, 9 points. I mean, he was in the contendership. He made some big points.
Well, and 7 rebounds for him. I mean, he does a really good job for his size. I thought the big thing Warriors played really good defense for the most part. I mean, 3 late threes by Preston. You know, one of them was clean.
Yeah.
The other two of them were bank threes. I mean.
And one of them, I mean, was just barely crossed midcourt, you know, Caitlin Clark type 3.
Oh, yeah. Give it to us. That's a logo 3.
Yeah.
And so you got to give it to him there. But if, you take away those at the end, and, I mean, this is really a blowout. But a good win for the Warriors. Got 2 conference games coming up next week. And they're on a nice little roll right now. For
3-game win streak here for the Warriors. I said they'll have a tough game again on Tuesday at home here against Worth County, who looks like they've rolled right in from their state championship win into a really good first week of basketball. And then next week, Friday, they'll be on the road for their first road matchup against Stanberry, who they played tough in the Albany tournament in the consolation game and just came away late with that victory right before the buzzer.
Absolutely.
So, again, for myself, Mike Atkins, camera person Jess Rolvis, thank you and good night tonight here from Albany.